Hello everyone and welcome to your first class on retail banking. I'm really excited to take you on this journey into the world of banking that touches the lives of millions every single day. In this class, we will explore how retail banks operate, what products and services they offer, and why they play such a crucial role in the economy. By the end of this session, you will be able to understand what retail banking is, identify key services that is offered under retail banking, and recognize the different types of customer in retail banking. So what is retail banking? Well, it's very simple. Retail banking is the face of the banking industry. It's where banks interact directly with people like you and me, whether it's opening a saving account, applying for a personal loan, using a debit card, or transferring money online. All of these services comes under retail banking. Let's go with the definition of retail banking. So retail banking refers to the provision of banking services to individual consumers rather than businesses. So as I just told, it is the services that is given to customers like you and me. In retail banking, you get products like savings and current accounts, personal loans, credit card, and mortgages. Let's understand the purpose of retail banking. Save money through savings and fixed deposit accounts. Well, with the help of retail banking, you can save money through your saving and fixed deposit account. So if you are someone who wants to save your money, bank offers you service like savings and fixed deposit account through which you can earn interest from bank and boost your savings. Manage daily finances via current accounts, debit cards, and internet banking. So, if you're running a business and actively performing frequent transactions for the sale and purchase, then retail banking comes up with service like current account, debit card, and internet banking to assist you with your day-to-day transactions. Access credit through loans like personal, home, auto, or education loans. Through loans like personal, home, auto, or education loan, the bank provides you required funds to the customer who wants to travel, buy a home, purchase a vehicle, or wants to pursue higher education. Secure future with investment and insurance products. So retail banking customers get services like investment that helps them in building wealth by doing right investment in right product like FD or mutual funds. Bank also offers insurance products like life and health insurance to cover customer from the risk of death or bad health. Carry out transactions safely and efficiently. With retail banking, a customer gets services like mobile banking and internet banking to carry out their transactions safely and efficiently. Let's understand the core retail banking services that a customer gets from the bank. Savings account for secure deposit and earning interest. Well, it's a basic deposit account that earns interest and helps individuals save money securely. Current or checking account, it's an account that is designed for businesses or frequent transactions offering unlimited withdrawals and deposits without interest. Remember, a customer doesn't get interest on current account. Fixed deposits. So it's a lump sum investment for a fixed tenure at a guaranteed interest rate, offering higher returns than saving account. So a customer deposit an amount in their deposit account for a fixed tenure and get a better interest rate than saving account when they open a fixed deposit account. A recurring deposit, regular monthly deposits for disciplined saving. So it's a disciplined saving option where a fixed amount is deposited monthly and earning interest over a chosen period. This is the service that you get with recurring deposit. It gives you a good return on your deposit. Debit cards. Payment cards linked to your bank account, allowing direct access to your funds for purchase and withdrawals. So these are the cards that are linked to your saving or your current account, and they help you in withdrawing cash or performing purchases online or offline. Credit card, short term credit facility with repayment options. They are also known as borrowing cards that allows a user to purchase on credit up to a pre-approved limit that is set by the bank. So the amount is repayable with or without interest. So if you miss to pay your bill on time before the due date, then you will have to pay an interest on the remaining amount. Personal loans, unsecured loans for personal needs like education or travels. So this loan offers personal use like travel, marriage or emergencies, and in return you have to pay EMIs. Home loans, financing for purchasing or constructing a house. So if you are someone who wants to purchase or construct a house, home loan is your go-to product. Auto loans, loans for purchasing vehicle. So these are the loans granted for purchasing new or used vehicles, and in return you have to pay installment every month. Education loans, financial support for higher education. Correct. So it's a financial assistance provided to students who wants to go for higher education expenses in India or abroad. Internet and mobile banking. Well, these are digital platforms enabling customers to perform banking transactions anytime from anywhere using just your mobile or laptop. ATM services, automated teller machines, which offers you 24/7 access to cash withdrawal, deposits, and balance inquiries. All you need is an ATM machine near you, an active debit card, and an active account with sufficient fund. Bill payments and utility services. These are the facility that a bank provide to their customer who wants to pay electricity, water, gas, phone, or any other utility bills. So using the mobile banking channels or internet banking channels, you can perform your bill payment and utility payment. Insurance and investment products. Financial products like life insurance, mutual funds, and bonds that provide protection and wealth growth. So these are the services that you get from the bank. So if you're looking to invest your money in mutual fund, SIP, and want to build wealth in future, then bank provides you investment products. In addition, it also provides you insurance like life insurance and health insurance to cover you from the risk of death or bad health. So retail market is like a supermarket for financial services. It provides you variety of money tools under one roof. Let's understand the key differences between retail banking and corporate banking. So I'm sure you all are aware about what retail banking is. It's the banking that is offered to individual consumers like you and me. But what about corporate banking? Well, with the word itself, you can understand it's a banking that is done for customers who run businesses or corporate customers. We will dig more information about corporate banking in our upcoming classes. For now, let's go through the key difference between retail banking and corporate banking. So the customers who get services from retail banking are individual customers. On the other hand, in corporate banking, it is the businesses or large entities that get services of bank. In retail banking, you get services like current account, saving account or CASA, loans, cards, etc. Whereas in corporate banking, you get services like trade finance and working capital to run your business. The risk is little lower in retail banking but higher in corporate banking. Why? Just example, if you run a business and you are looking for a loan of 2 cr, 2 crore, and in future you fail to pay the loan back to the bank due to any reason, loss, or your business failed to perform well, the bank will be at higher risk than compared to a person who has taken a personal loan of 2 lakh rupees. So risk is little higher with corporate customers because the fund involved is higher if you compare it with retail customers. Volume. So in retail banking, you will see high transactions with small value. However, in corporate banking, you will see fewer transactions but large values. Let's talk about the types of retail customers who get service from banking. salaried individuals. These are the individuals who are employed, get salary from their company, and bank offers them products like salary account, loan, and credit card, so that they can get their salary credit in their account. Self-employed professionals. So these are the uh, people who run business, and bank offers them products like current account, home loan, and business loan. Senior citizens. So these are the people who are at age 60 or above. So bank offers them special FD rates and special pension schemes. So if you talk about FD rate, a regular customer will get 7%, whereas a senior citizen will get preferential rate of 0.50 on their FD amount. So they will be getting a 7.50 interest rate on FD. So that's the benefit of being a senior citizen. Students. So these are the people who are get studying, and for higher education, bank provide them product like education loan, and to allow them save their money, bank also offers them savings account. Last but not the least, high net worth individuals or HNI customers. So these are the customer who are maintaining a high amount in their account. So bank offers them private banking and wealth services and personal relationship manager. So that's it for this class. I'm sure you are now aware about what retail banking is and key services benefits you can get from retail banking. Let's move to our next class now, where I will be talking about a very key product that a bank offers to its customer, and it is current account and saving account, CASA in short. Thank you.